Hi, I want to talk to you today about healthy relationships. Breathe in and out like an accordion. Healthy relationships breathe in, breathe out like an accordion. Happy couples, married or not, allow their relationships to breathe in and out like two sides of an accordion. Partners in a healthy relationship rhythmatically alternate between being together and apart. Breathing in and out like this is vital to a happy relationship. Committed couples typically sleep and eat together, raise children together, and even share finances and leisure activities together. Closeness from physical proximity, talking together, smiling, hugging, and sexual intimacy also continually refresh their connection in life, their sense of being two parts of one unit. At other times, the partners will physically be apart, each at separate work sites, enjoying separate friends, or doing independent activities. Apart time strengthens each partner's individual identity. The thoughtful psychologist Andres Angler defined a healthy person as someone who sustains both anatomy and belonging. Happy couples with healthy relationships fit this prescription and choreograph the proportions and the ways together and apart work for their unique personalities. What is it about alternating time together and apart that nurtures healthy relationships, my friends? Separate experience enhance your sense of autonomy so that you feel like the complete person who stands on his own. Let me just fix this up here, my friends. Let's go like that. There we go. Much better, isn't it? Okay. So let's say this. Separate experiences enhance your sense of autonomy so that you feel like a complete person who stands on his own, not a dependent person. Paradoxically, independence enhances the ability to participate in a maturely interdependent relationship. Separate experiences also give you a new perspective to contribute when you return to your relationship. Together, time keeps relationships feeling emotionally bonded as a whole. Still, there are risks from both excessive autonomy and from too much togetherness at all. Too much togetherness or together time can feel suffocating. Too much distance can make the emotional bond between you two very sensitive and very frail. Here are some tips to keep in mind in your on your partnership. Accordions, here and out. There are conclusions I've drawn from promising successes that I see from other couples, including my own. Keep the other in your heart when you are apart. Keep the other in your heart when you're apart. In other words, never ever forget the good times and the bad times. When couples are apart, they need to sustain awareness of each other, remembering that they have already chosen a partner. Becoming overly friendly or flirtatious with someone else, or doing anything that the partner would regard as out of bounds for their partnership, can wreak havoc on the couple bond. Number 2 is to keep your individual identity alive when you are together, friends. If you love cycling and your partner is a gardener, giving up the interests and activities that define you can leave you feeling less than your original self rather than argumentative by your partnership. Speaking up about your preferences, therefore, is vital in your relationships. Expecting your partner to read your mind is a losing strategy, or anyone in general to read your mind. If you don't advocate for yourself, whoever will? At the same time, listening to your partner's concerns and preferences is equally vital. As the ancient philosopher Hillel once said, "If I am not for myself, who will I be? And if I'm for myself alone, what good am I to anyone else?" Number 3 is allocate enough of each kind of time together and apart. Too much togetherness can make a partnership begin to feel stale, boring, or stifling. Too much separate independent time makes the partners wonder, wasn't there someone I used to feel connected to? Where is that person? One rule of a healthy couple is to aiming for at least some time together and some time apart every day, with more of each on the weekends. A hard challenge for couples with children is carving out couples time without the kids. Late bedtime for young children especially can block couples from time to cozy up next to each other and watch a great movie. Remember, therefore, what they say in an airplane: put on your oxygen mask before you help your children. Your couplehood is critical importance to your children's survival. Number 4 is to keep within your boundaries when you're together. No trespassing or criticizing. Be careful to avoid what I call, teasing criticization. There is a time where you can criticize as a joke, but be careful how you approach those boundaries. Be careful that you don't say things that might insult or upset. Do not enter your partner's head without permission by guessing or assuming you know your partner's thoughts or your feelings. Your job is to verbalize your own thoughts and your feelings. Your partner's is to charge of the same on the other side of the invisible yet essential boundary that exists between you two. Instead of guessing or assuming, ask, what are your thoughts on that? Or, how do you feel about this? Also, hold to criticism, as I've explained in prior videos. Instead of criticism, give good feedback. Number 5 is to reach out when you are apart. We live in times when technology lets us phone, text, Skype, FaceTime, loved ones whenever and from wherever you might be. Daily contact when you and your loved one are apart is more essential and especially vital to keep your connections refreshed each and every day. At the same time, too many phone calls and texts during the day when you are at each of your individual jobs can become annoying interruptions. Pace these contacts thoughtfully. Speak up at the rate that feels comfortable to you both, my friends. Number 6, initiate necessary in and out directional changes. Do not depend on drift. You and your partner are likely at times to feel too distant or too far apart, either from too much physical apart or insufficiently interacting with talking, hugging, smiling, and more when you are together. Pay attention and do something to reconnect. This is an accordion that needs you to be at the controls, especially for the reconnecting and the sexually been too long separated as well. Similarly, if you are beginning to experience too much togetherness, develop kindly ways to changing direction. I'd like some alone time to read, you might want to say to your partner. Can I just go jogging without you today? But say it in a positive, non-argumentative, and insulting way. The most complex directional changes are when one of you wants together time and the other one wants to be alone. There's a risk that the loner will be reluctant to speak up, acting grumpy instead, and there's a risk that the social being will interrupt their partner's alone time desire and might even look elsewhere. He or she doesn't like me, you might want to say then, rather than understand that some folks periodically need to clear their head with time alone. The cure: learn to communicate openly and safely about your concerns and your preferences. And number 7, entrances and exits are vulnerable times. Handle them with care. There's a saying in a family therapy that that folks need to come together to come apart. Hello and goodbye rituals before one of you heads out to work will serve that purpose. A tender moment of hugs, eye contact, and fond words before one of you departs invites you both to remember the importance of your relationships while you are apart. Re-entry when you return home also merits sensitive choreography. Make these moments special. It's no surprise that all cultures seem to have words and rituals to say hello and goodbye, and always, always, always remind the person that you do love them. In closing, I'm hearing in my mind's ears the words of a song by the incredible string band. What is it that I am? What is it that I am? And what is it that I'm a part of? Sustaining both autonomy and belonging, as I said in the outset of this video, is vital to assuring that a loving relationship will be a long-lasting relationship. Couples who can accordion in and out, sometimes enjoying independent individual mode and other times enjoying being closely bonded, twosome, increase their odds of staying a happy couple with a healthy relationship. Start today. Breathe in and out like an accordion will make a happy relationship in your relationship. And may God bless you.